It's a love story, a love triangle set during the beginning of the First World War, the beginning of the genocide, the persecution of the Greeks and the Armenians and the Christian communities in the Ottoman Empire. And it's a love triangle starring Christian Bale, Oscar Isaac, and Charlotte Le Bon. This is the first catastrophe of the 20th century that has been buried in history. And I thought it was vitally important to get the story out. Right at this minute, the very same catastrophe, the people, refugees fleeing in the desert, drowning in the Mediterranean, fleeing to Greece and having help from the people around the Mediterranean is going on at the minute. So the film is like very relevant today.
These Germans want your Sultan to declare holy war.
Oh my God, what was that?
I mean, it's the same genocidal instinct by groups, whether it's ISIS against the Yazidi or the Turks against the Armenians and the Greeks, that are happening. And the similarities, the relevance, the same mountains, the same desert, the same borders. They're drowning in the same sea, being rescued by the Greeks and the French as they were back then. The similarities are so striking.
It's very dangerous for Armenians right now.
This is our opportunity. We will restore the great Ottoman Empire.
We cannot be here. We must leave.
What is the Associated Press doing here, Mr. Myers?
Reporting on the war.
Except the huge difference is that there's an animosity towards refugees that wasn't there 100 years ago. That's the big difference, and that's an enormous part of what we're trying to do, just with Keep the Promise, hashtag Keep the Promise, to bring that awareness to that these people are no different from the Armenians who now live in Glendale, or the Greeks who are populated across the United States, who fled and who found a home here. There's no difference. These people are refugees in need. They're the poor masses that the poem on the Statue of Liberty mentions.
There is no war here. Merely the evacuation of the civilian population to a safer region.
You are using this so-called relocation as a cover.
You have a predominantly Muslim population, and I think this is what makes the world look at them differently. Should religion play a role in accepting a refugee or not?
No, absolutely not. You can't allow that to be a factor at all. If you do that, if you allow that to happen, Osama bin Laden has won. Simple as that. You've just given him the victory that we're trying to refuse him from 9/11. Once you create that, that's exactly the hatred he wanted to create. That was his whole objective. If you fall for that, he's won.